दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नामिने गौरक्षे नमः। नमो ब्रह्मण्यदेवाय गोब्राह्मण्यहिताय च जगत्पिताय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिने नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा। So I welcome all devotees today on behalf of His Divine Grace Avechana Arvinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, our founder Acharya for International Society for Krishna Consciousness. So thank you. So thank you everybody for coming. And as you know, today our topic is chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So it is the most important activity of our Krishna conscious movement. It is called the Yuga Dharma, right? Every Yuga there is a Dharma, how to achieve God. So in Kali Yuga, the Yuga Dharma is chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So now it's almost 1 year since we started this Saturday program. So how many people who are coming for Saturday programs are chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra? कितने लोग हैं जो जप कर रहे हैं हरे कृष्णा? वेरी नाइस। तो और थोड़ा डीप जाएंगे तो कितने लोग मतलब 1 से 6 माला कर रहे हैं जो सैटरडे आ रहे हैं, मतलब 6 तक ही कर रहे हैं, मतलब 1 से 6 के बीच में। कितने लोग 12 तक पहुंचे हैं टिल 12 और 16? अरे गरीब बोल प्रभु जी तो आके तो 16 काफी लोग कर रहे हैं। वेरी नाइस वेरी नाइस। सो बेसिकली चैतन्य महाप्रभु ने हमको कितना दिया था? He had given us 64 rounds, but Srila Prabhupada very merciful, he brought it down to 16 rounds. So it is minimum 16 rounds. So it is not just 16 rounds, minimum 16. And on a day like Ekadashi or Sunday, or a day when you don't have any other work and you have spare time, you can chant more. Instead of you can cut down your WhatsApp time, Facebook time, cleaning time, other hobbies you can cut down and use that time to chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So basically one proper quality round takes around 8 to 10 minutes if you chant properly. Listening to each and every mantra, minimum is 8 and maximum it goes to 10. अगर उससे ज़्यादा हो रहा है मतलब we are not doing it properly. We are doing it in a very lazy manner. So the speed also should be proper, so that you chant it properly. Otherwise, you can go fall asleep. So that is how it is. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Chaitanya Charitamrita is said by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, sadhana bhakti made sarva shrestha navavida bhakti. So 9 navavida bhakti is what? Shravanam, Kirtanam, all these 9 names of devotional service is constituted of our sadhana bhakti. Tara made sarva shrestha nama sankirtan. And in this 9-fold, the most important is Nam Sankirtan. That is chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Niraprada Namaloe Paye Premadhan. And the same Hare Krishna Mahamantra, when you chant without offense, what will happen? What will achieve? You will achieve Krishna Prema. So basically, all of us who are coming here for our regular program, the goal of life is not to get rid of miseries of this material world, not to get some benefit, artha, dharma, artha, kama, moksha. No. This is not our goal. When we come initially, when we are very, very new, that time, okay, it is. But as we start progressing and advancing in devotional service, slowly, we should understand what is the real goal of life. The real goal of life is attaining Krishna Prema. Alloyed devotional service to Lord Sri Krishna. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, no, Prema Kumarto Maha. The highest goal of human form of life is to achieve love or undivided, unalloyed bhakti for Krishna. So that is our aim of life. So now let us see, okay, how much we can cover, because this is a very, very vast topic. So basically we have to understand that the highest seva or service that we can do for Krishna is this chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So once Srila Prabhupada disciple, Kaushalya Mata, there are a lot of disciples of Srila Prabhupada. So she was a very, very good disciple and she used to do a lot of seva for Prabhupada. And once she was arranging a temple, arranging a pandal program in Jaipur. And as she was doing her seva, somehow she met with an accident and her arm was broken. And she couldn't do any seva after that. Till her arm got healed. So at that time when Prabhupada came to Jaipur, she said, Prabhupada, I want to do a lot of seva. So please give me some seva. Currently I am not able to do because of my arm is fractured. So Prabhupada said, in current situation you can do some account seva. She said, no, accounts, it's very boring, I can't do that. So give me some other seva. And finally Prabhupada said, do one thing, you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So she said, that is fine, but I want to do seva. So that time Prabhupada said, chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra itself is a seva. तो कभी-कभी हमको लगता है सेवा मतलब cleaning, cooking, garland making. These are all no doubt very good seva. But the highest among all the seva is chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So do not think that japa is different and seva is different or service to Krishna is different. So when you chant good rounds, that is the highest service that you are doing for Krishna. When you take Krishna's name attentively, without offenses, with love and devotion, totally absorbed, you are doing the most intimate or the highest service to Lord Sri Krishna, and Krishna becomes very pleased. Once another disciple told His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj that, Maharaj, I am so enthusiastic to do seva, so much so that even when I am chanting, I just keep thinking what other seva I can do in a better way. And Maharaj appreciated. He said, very good. But when you are chanting, your service is, your seva is to hear the holy name. So when we are chanting, we should not think about anything else. Understood? Because it is said, Nama Chintamani Krishna. So name of Krishna is Chintamani, touchstone. What does touchstone do? If you have a touchstone, if you ask anything, it can give you. So Nama Chintamani Krishna, Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha, Purna Shuddho, Nitya Mukto. It is completely pure, fully liberated, Abhinna Tvam Nama Namino. So Krishna's name and Lord Sri Krishna, there is no difference. Abhinna Tvam Nama Namino. So basically what it says in spiritual world, there is no difference between the name and the person. For example, in material world, there is always a difference. Suppose you are thirsty. So what is required to quench the thirst? Water, right? If you drink other cold drink and all, the thirst will increase. So water is the best. So if you just say water, 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 what will happen? Thirst will get increased and you will get even more frustrated. Why? Because the substance water and the word water is different, right? So it's just an example to tell you how Krishna's name and Krishna as a supreme personality of Godhead who is standing here, Radha Gopinath or Lord Ramchandra or Jagannath ji, they are non-different. So when you say Krishna, who is dancing on your tongue? Lord Krishna is actually dancing on your tongue. So imagine you're calling out to Krishna and Krishna is coming, but your mind is wandering somewhere else. How would you feel? You invite somebody, once discussed this, right? Like all of you are sitting here and I am expected to talk something. But I just take the mobile and say, okay. And I just receive a call and I am just going on talking. And you are waiting. How does it look? Right? Sometimes so whenever we get some call also we cut it. Because we know somebody is sitting here and listening. So basically, we have to understand this very, very important principle. That Krishna and his name is non-different. So when you chant Hare Krishna, you have to forget all other activities and only listen to the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So why are we not able to actually do that? Another important question. We have heard it so many times, right? Theoretically, everybody have heard this, right? When you're chanting, you should only think about Krishna, right? But what happens? At that time, okay, till we are chanting, our mind is peaceful, right? It is easy to control. But the moment we chant, or the moment we start chanting, suddenly the mind becomes very, very active. And that is the time it tells you everything. From morning 9 o'clock till evening 6 o'clock, what all you have to do. Until it was peaceful. Because mind is it is the biggest culprit in our chanting. Because currently our mind is not pure. It is in contaminated state. It is currently material. So what happens? So the moment it sees that this person by chanting Hare Krishna will now get purified and I won't be able to dominate him. So let this happen. Because once we are out of the mind's control, then mind will be not able to dictate terms to us. So that's the reason what mind does. The moment it sees that he is trying to chant Hare Krishna, okay, let me disturb. So that's the reason. Okay, we have to really prepare our mind before we do japa. In fact, any seva. Even all of you who are sitting here and listening, this is also seva. Because Krishna has given you 24 hours. It is your 24 hours. And he has given you the free will also. Today, one of the most important person is there in Goa. So you all could have gone there to listen to him. Right? He is also very, very important. He will tell us next 5 years what all he will do for us. That is also very, very important. But what you all thought? Let usko jo karna hai karne do. We will go and listen to Krishna's katha. So you all are doing a seva. So everything that we do in Krishna consciousness is a service. Okay, so I should be also thankful to you. Sitting so attentively with your both ears wide open. Hopefully you are not thinking something else. Right? And listening to Krishna Katha. So we have to really prepare our mind to do when we sit to do japa. And we have to understand it's a very, very special time. Right? Whenever there is wedding, there is a muhurat, right? Abhijit muhuratam. And in that Muhurt, the garlands are exchanged and the Bhadji does all the mantra. He cannot allow that time to pass. It's once in a lifetime, right? So similarly, when we sit to chant, those 2 hours or whatever time you spend for chanting is the most important or the most special time. Because who will be spending the time with? We will be spending time with Krishna. And who is Krishna? The Supreme Personality of Godhead. So it's very special time. Rather, there is nothing else to do. So our entire, in fact, any seva that we do, if our chanting is good and if we have such a consciousness in chanting, it is sure that when we do any other seva also, either it is cooking, cleaning, decorating, even kirtan, that same consciousness will be brought in other sevas. So all our seva depends how good we do on the way we chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. If we are not doing Hare Krishna Mahamantra chanting properly, if you are careless or if you are not attentive, that same attitude will be done for other sevas. For example, our relationship with Krishna, okay, or our chanting, the absorption or the purity or absorption depends the kind of relationship we have with Krishna. For example, all of you all speak on phone, right? We call each other. Suppose you call a shopkeeper to just, nowadays there is home delivery, right? So if you call a shopkeeper, okay, how will you stop him? You just tell, so and so thing I want, please come and give, that's it, right? Now if you call your best friend, what is it? How you will speak to him? And imagine 2 lovers speaking to each other. Okay? They can go on speaking, okay, and doesn't matter what is the topic. They can just talk and talk, right? Because the relationship, like when you call a shopkeeper, there is hardly any relationship. It is just business, give and take. So it is just, please give me this, please drop and I'll pay you. Then friends, they have a kind of relationship. Depending upon their intimacy, they will talk. Similarly, the highest is when 2 lovers speak, when a boy and girl speaks, right? Nowadays, by the mercy of a lot of companies, it is unlimited. You can go on talking. So similarly, if we have a relationship with Krishna, loving relationship of Krishna with Krishna, this chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra is the same kind of speaking, because you understand I am talking to Krishna. But since we don't have that kind of love for Krishna, that chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra is just a formality. It is like we are calling the shopkeeper and telling 2 kilo rice, 2 kilo sugar, 1 this, that, please drop. And he says, okay. So currently our chanting is that kind of chanting. Our relationship, still we don't have that loving relationship. We still do not feel that when I am chanting, I am actually associating with Krishna. And since we are not feeling that and our consciousness is not like that, we feel, when will this chanting get over? When will I keep my bead bag and I have done my duty? It is just a vow that we are fulfilling. It is just a duty that we are doing. Right? There is nothing more than that. Because if you really have a loving relationship with Krishna, you will just feel, why should I stop chanting? Let me continue. Let me go on continuing. So, and like I said, this material mind, which is currently in contaminated state, it does not want to be with Krishna. It doesn't want to be with Krishna. It just wants to come, have some little kirtan, have prasadam and go. And in the morning, just because we have to chant, we have heard it so many times, chanting is the Yuga Dharma, so let me try chanting. And while chanting, slowly our mind starts to wander. And wandering, we don't even realize our 16 rounds are over. Right? And then we suddenly remember, Sulamala, yes. And that's the reason it's said by Acharyas, when it is like, anybody has done investment? Everybody must have done, right? Something or the other. So if you invest 0 amount, what is the returns you will get? Sure? Any investment company, you put zero and end of some years it will say, okay, you invested something. Zero is zero, right? So similarly, if you are chanting with just wandering without thinking about Krishna, there is no Krishna in the holy name. Krishna can choose to be not present in the holy name. First what I said, the name Krishna and person Krishna is not different. But that same Krishna, he is the Supreme Lord. So when he sees that this person is just chanting as a formality, he is not even listening to me or he is not even realizing that I am there, he can choose not to be present in the holy name. So it is just like firing blank bullets. Suppose you have a gun or pistol and there is no bullets in that. But when you click the trigger, it still makes sound, right? So imagine a soldier going to the war with no bullets and opposite is the enemy and he's just triggering, he's clicking the trigger. The sound is there, but will the enemy die? Why? There are no bullets. So similarly, we are taking the Japamala and challenging Maya Devi. It is a challenge to Maya Devi, it is a war against Maya. But we are not attentive or we are not even paying attention to the holy name. So will we be able to face Maya Devi? So Maya Devi will laugh. What is he challenging me? He is not even chanting attentively. So that's the reason we feel that even after chanting so many years or so many months, we are still not able to give up our lower nature. We say, no, Prabhuji, don't feel like chanting, there is no taste. Or even after chanting so many times, I am not able to give up that habit of drinking tea or eating outside. Why all these things are happening? Because we are going to the war, we are trying to fight with Maya Devi with no bullets. That's the reason we are just firing blank rounds. And it is not harming Maya Devi. So if you really want to, advance, then we have to make sure that we are seriously chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Okay? And all our process of Krishna consciousness and study of Shastra, it comes to the point of being mad for Krishna. We have to become mad for Krishna. Tatra laulyam api maulyam ekalam janma koti sukrutena labhyate. So this chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, you might have done a lot of piety, but that is no guarantee that you will get Krishna Prem. You have to be mad, you have to be greedy. You have seen how materialistic people are, right? When they think about some goal, then they don't see night and day, they just work. So similarly, we as spiritualists also, if you want to achieve or advance in Krishna consciousness, we also have to have same kind of greed, laulyam. Rupa Goswami says laulyam. That is the only price you have to pay to get this Krishna consciousness. So here I stop for some time and we all try to chant one round of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And how it should be? We should be considering this as a very, very special time. Okay? So we are doing the investment now. Okay? This is the highest investment which will give the highest return. And no tax, tax-free returns. No GST, no ED. Even if this money grows million times, no ED will come and catch you. So everybody has mala. If nobody, Pankaj Prabhu can. Yes. And this mala, if you don't have and you want to purchase, you can please contact Pankaj Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
We were chanting in unison, so it took a lot of time. But normally when you chant at your own speed, it doesn't take so long. And in our house, you can have your own space. You can just, because now this is a everyday activity, right? तो पहले तो बाद में और एक माला करते हैं, इतना जल्दी नहीं छोड़ेंगे. So basically, you should all have a small space, a sacred place in your house where every day you sit there and chant. ऐसा नहीं कि we are not like if you have a specified place every day, so you know this is a place where I'll be sitting and chanting. And it is said it is better to keep your eyes open. Sometimes what happens when you're tired and you try to meditate and chant, you don't even realize you fall asleep because it is very very easy. You feel you are meditating. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, done. And then somebody has to come and wake you up. So because what happens, we are not used to getting up early in the morning and we sleep also late. So what happens when our sleep is not complete, it is definite that when we sit to chant, we will fall asleep. So if you feel that you will be falling asleep, you can even walk and chant. Okay, so what happens, even your morning walking exercise also will be done. But it is better you sit in one place and in full concentration with your eyes open, good posture, you can chant. So that is the best. So basically, so we will try to see why chanting in the morning is good. So there is a word called LAMP, lamp. So let's light the lamp of our spiritual life. So L stands for lifestyle. So lifestyle should be spiritual. So what does lifestyle means? Lifestyle means doing all those activities which are conducive for our Krishna conscious life. So for that, there is a saying, right? Early to bed, early to rise. Makes a man healthy, wealthy and wise. So if you sleep early, say by at least 10 o'clock, because 9 will be too fast, I mean too early nowadays. Because, so if you sleep by 10 and say you can wake up by 4, because 10 to 4 I think is 6 hours. And it is said 6 hours is good enough to sleep. Because if you sleep for more than 6 hours, then you become lazy. Okay? And if you sleep too less, then you become crazy. So, and Prabhupada used to say, ISKCON is not for lazy or crazy people. So, if you sleep 6 hours, it is good enough. So, 4 o'clock if you get up, freshen up. So, in Brahma Muhurt, if you chant, then it will be very, very conducive. Because they say, there are 3 modes that govern the time. So, early morning is in the mode of goodness. So, people who are in the mode of goodness, they are always active in the morning. And people who are mode of passion, they become active when the sun rises, right? And people who are in the mode of ignorance, they become active in the night. So today a lot of people will be active being a weekend. So mode of goodness is the morning Brahma Muhurt time. So that time when you chant, it is very very easy. The mind also is very peaceful. At that time, it won't disturb you so much. So in that mode or in that time, if you finish your 16 rounds, you will definitely chant some very good rounds, some very good quality rounds. So similarly, lifestyle, the way we dress also, right? Suppose you wear a dhoti, kurta. What happens when you have such a attire? Consciously, you are knowing that you should act in a proper way, right? Suppose a person who is a sports person, okay, how does he dress? Looking at him, you can make out that this person is a sports person. So similarly, we practitioner of devotee, spiritual life, our maximum attire should be such that we are always conscious that we are trying to practice our devotional life. So whenever we go out or wherever we are always conscious. Okay, I have worn a dhoti, I have worn a kurta, so I should behave in a particular way. So when we wear, it makes a lot of difference in a consciousness. A same person wearing a jeans t-shirt, when he goes out, he is like nobody knows me, I can do anything, right? but that same person when he's dressed like in a very proper way, he's always conscious. Sometimes people also remind, "Arey, ये तो धोती कुर्ता पहन के what is he doing?" Sometimes people remind you that what are you doing? You should behave in a proper way. So that is the reason attire is also very very important. So L stands for lifestyle. So a lifestyle should be done in such a way that it is conducive for our spiritual life. So always go to bed early, wake up in the Brahma Muhurt and chant your rounds, because in the mode of goodness we can actually chant very very qualitative rounds. But moment after, but again it depends. Like everybody has different jobs. There are some people who have night shifts. So now, if they are not getting any other job, they can't leave their job and say, because I have to chant in the Brahma Muhurt, I will resign and I'm sitting at home now. So again, depending upon time, place, circumstances. But people who can afford, right? People who can afford, they should always try to wake up in the Brahma Muhurt and chant maximum rounds. Okay? So lifestyle. A stands for attitude. And what kind of attitude we should have when we are chanting? It should be service attitude, because holy name is a person. It's Nama Prabhu. Like we discussed, right? Krishna and his name are non-different. So we are now going to chant with the attitude of we are going to serve Krishna. Okay? It is like even that beats when you are turning, or it is like you're massaging the feet of the Lord. You have to see every beat when you are chanting and going from one beat to the other. Okay, it is like you're massaging the lotus feet of the Lord. So you should have an attitude of service, that you are serving the Lord. So like the first two examples which we had, right? What did Prabhupada said? That chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra is the highest service. Don't think this japa is something different, service is something different. Then what again Maharaj said, His Holiness Radha Swami Maharaj, when you are chanting, your service is to hear the name. So again, if you see all our acharyas are telling us, every activity is a service, and in that the highest service is your japa. So when you are doing japa, you are actually doing your service. Then A. M stands for, we should always be in mode of goodness. When we are chanting or whenever whatever activities we are doing, we should always be in the mode of goodness. And this mode of goodness will only happen when all our activities, when we follow the four regulative principles. What are the four regulative principles? No meat eating, no illicit sex, no gambling, and no intoxication. So when we follow these four, then again observing all our festivals, of observing Ekadashi, when all these things we do properly, we will always be in the mode of goodness. No doubt, since we are in this material world, sometimes when you are in office, mostly we are in the mode of passion. And when we get chastised by a boss, we go in the mode of ignorance. And then we come in, at home we show that we are the boss. Because in the office we cannot show, right? In office we are always a servant. But in home, we say, now, यहाँ पे भी मैं सुनाऊंगा. So when we always follow this, the process given by Srila Prabhupada or our acharyas, we can always be in the mode of goodness. And P is what? We should always be prayerful. And another one is pronunciation. Okay? So what is meaning of being prayerful? So when you chant, it is a prayer to the Lord. Right? That is the best prayer we can offer to Krishna. No matter what problems you are having in your life, you do not have to tell him separately. When you chant with attention, every single syllable, with service attitude and in a prayerful mood, that is the highest prayer. Krishna understands, he knows everything. He is Paramatma, he knows what are the problems in your life, whether financial, health, your neighbors, fight with your neighbors, your relatives, wife, husband, everything he knows. You don't have to separately tell him, you just need to pick up your bead bag and in a very, very prayerful mood, you have to just chant. And it is said, while chanting, if your chanting is really good and you are actually feeling the presence of Krishna, you get this Ashta Sattvic Vikar. And one of the what happens is, the tears start flowing, right? and it is not artificial. You cannot artificially do it. It happens when you are actually chanting properly. And another thing is pronunciation. Now pronunciation for people like India, people born in India, we are always accustomed to Hindi, Sanskrit. So our pronunciation will definitely be proper, right? Hare Krishna, Rama, we can. But what about people who are Chinese, Russian? It is said when Prabhupada went to the West, they used to say Hare Krishna, Hare Rama. So, but Prabhupada said Krishna knows who they are calling out to, right? Like in Chinese, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. That's because the lingo is such. Now, what do you think? Krishna won't understand? Yeah. But for us, we should take care of our pronunciation. Sometimes what happens in a hurry to finish the round, we eat up many things. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama. So, that Hare Krishna means 16, we eat almost 2-3 syllables, right? Only to finish the rounds. It is said that once in a Japa seminar, without devotees knowing, when they were chanting, the chanting was recorded. And it was found that most of them do not even complete 108. Either they skip the beats because of the speed. So they hardly chant some 100 mantras. And even while chanting, they skip the syllables. And it was done without they knowing it. So sometimes we also should record our own chanting. Okay? And then listen to it. So we'll also come to know whether we are actually chanting the 108 mantras and whether we are eating our syllables. And that is a good answer, because we always have to improve. This spiritual life, it is a continuous process. Don't think that 5 years down the line I'll be an expert chanter. No. Until we leave this world, every single day we should see how I can improve. We don't have to prove anybody, we have to try to improve. And for everybody, it is even our great acharyas, okay, all Prabhupada disciples till today, they have a attitude of a beginner. They do not feel like we are Prabhupada disciples, we have disciples under us, so we are great. They don't, even though we call them acharyas, but their humble mood is we are still beginners. So imagine what kind of mood we should have. So every single day, we should chant, thinking that this is the most special time I am having with Krishna. This is my most sacred time. No other thing should be part of it. No problems, no. And another thing, when you see somebody chanting, like somebody sitting for chanting, no matter how important that seva is, you should not go and disturb unless it is something of life and death. Like Sanjeevani, Hanuman had to go and get the Sanjeevani, otherwise Lakshman would. Okay, अगर ऐसा कुछ urgent है then only. Otherwise, if you see somebody chanting and if you think you have to talk to him, just wait till he finishes the round. Please do not go and if you see somebody chanting, you should make sure that you don't go near, because sometimes what happens, sometimes the devotee also thinks he is feeling so bored chanting, so when he sees somebody coming, he feels, let me just stop for some time and start talking to that person. Because we still don't have taste, right? So we feel, अच्छा भाई break लेने को मिला, प्रभु जी आए, प्रभु जी से बात करेंगे. So we should always make this a point. You see somebody chanting, make sure you keep a distance, right? Let him finish his round, and then if you have to say something, you can go and discuss. Otherwise, what happens? We say Prabhu ji, and then the chanting is left aside. It is insulting Krishna, right? The most important person in for everybody is Krishna, right? And he is giving access so easily. He is giving access so easily to his holy name. And if you do not respect that, then when Krishna has the authority, right? He will say, कल से मैं chant करने दो, I won't be present in the name only. Let him keep firing blank bullets. Right? Because Krishna gives us a chance, but we do not respect it, then Krishna can withdraw his potency. Because even though he has put all the potency in the holy name, if we have as a sadhaka, if we are not respectful or we do not understand it, then Krishna can have that liberty not to be present in the holy name. And that is the main reason, because we are not chanting. At least we should be at the level of Nama Bas. There are 3 levels, right? One is Nama, Aparadhyukta Nama, that is offensive chanting. But offensive chanting, still since he is chanting, you have that Krishna will give you material opulences. What will Krishna give you? So don't stop chanting. नहीं तो आप लोग बोलेंगे offensive chanting से क्या होता है? Krishna is so merciful, he will give you material opulences. लेकिन as a devotee we know material opulences where we'll enjoy it again in this material world. Material world is dukhalayam shashvatam. One thing which everybody has, everybody, from Brahma till down is dukkha. This is one thing which everybody has. So why to be in this material world? So by offensive chanting you will get material opulences. Anybody interested? नहीं चाहिए ना? नहीं चाहिए. Yes. Good. Even if you are thinking otherwise, from today at least think नहीं चाहिए. So then is Namabhas. Namabhas chanting, it will give you. Namabhas chanting will give you maximum. It will give you liberation. But Shuddha Naam, pure name will only give you Krishna Prem. So if you are really interested in Krishna Prem, which we should be, because you are follower of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that is the highest goal of life. For that we should aspire Shuddha Naam. And the Shuddha Naam will only come when those 2 hours when we are chanting, we do not think about anything except Krishna. And we value that my dear Krishna, you have given us such amazing access. We Kali Yuga Jivas, we are the most fallen. I mean, don't feel bad. Sometimes reality check is required. So we are the most fallen. So, and in fact, when you become sincere, once His Holiness Sachidananda Swami Maharaj is saying, when you become very sincere, then that sincerity makes you understand that how fallen you are. The effect of being sincere. A person who is really sincere, उसको बताने का जरूरत नहीं. He actually feels that I am fallen. So with this, we will all pray that at least not from tomorrow. This is a मतलब कल करे सो आज कर, आज करे सो अब. Whatever we are supposed to do tomorrow, let us do it from today. So from today itself, okay, we will chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, thinking that this is the most special time of mine, the most rare time, and I will not get it again. And like we never know when is our last mantra that we'll get to chant. So every time you chant, understand this is the last mantra that I am chanting. After this, I might not get another chance. So in that mood of service, in that mood of prayer, let us always chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you.